Hello to those of you who are watching, my name is JK Tiger and this is my face! Great way to start the video, Josh. Awesome. Today marks 1 year since I started making videos on YouTube. My channel's 1 today. My channel's a baby channel. A Gucci Gucci Goo. I couldn't afford a cake, so I used an apple. So yes, today marks 1 year since I started making videos on YouTube, and I have to say, this is the happiest I've ever been. Genuinely the happiest I've ever been. I've wanted to do this for such a long time, but before I get into the past, the present, and the future of this channel, allow me to introduce myself. And yeah, I know what you're thinking, a year on and you're only introducing yourself now? Well, you all know me as JK Tiger, the goofy guy who makes videos and plays video games and doesn't like being chased, or, to be honest, prime example. And the guy who can't string sentences together. But you don't know me, and you don't know why I'm here. So, hi, my name's Josh. I'm 22 years of age. I come from a town in England called Luton, and I've spent the majority of my life playing video games. Pretty much from birth, just literally just... That's... I don't know what that was, but we'll just forget I did that. No, it's in video, you can't forget. Video games have always been an escape for me. And I've wanted to do this since I was in high school. I can remember... Probably when I first wanted to do this, it was 2009, and I can't even remember what video I watched, but I went round my friend's house, Grant, and we watched a video, and I just remember wanting to do that. It just looked, I can't even remember what it was. It was probably the most stupid video going on the internet at the time, and I just wanted to do something like that. I wanted to make people laugh, that was the thing. And then I found gaming on YouTube, and at first I thought the concept was a bit bizarre. To watch someone else play a video game instead of you yourself playing the game was weird for me at the time, but then I kind of realised you're not really there for the game, you're more in it for the person playing the game and the experience of the game itself, because you feel immersed in that video as well as the person playing the game being immersed in that game. And I realised that's what I wanted to do. I originally made this channel in September 30th, 2014 with intentions of playing and making my first ever video for this channel, but life got a bit complicated and my heart wasn't fully in it. I just feel like with the mind state that I was in, the videos wouldn't be very entertaining. I'd be pretty miserable. And the game that I wanted to play to kickstart this channel was, drumroll please, I'll probably add a drumroll in there anyway, but boom! Batman Arkham Asylum on the PlayStation 3. I don't even know if this game was released that year. No, probably not. No, definitely not. I know it wasn't released that year. But that's the game that I wanted to play because it's one of my all-time favourite games, and I'm a huge comic book geek, as you could probably tell from the canvas in the background and the t-shirts that I've worn. I'm a huge comic book geek, and I just wanted to play that. I might still play that, the Batman Remastered game. I might still do that just because it's Batman and it's awesome, but that's the original game that I wanted to play to kickstart the channel. But several years later, my mindset wasn't any better, but I thought, if I'm going to push this back any longer, I'm never actually going to get round to doing it. So 2016, a year today, I made my first walkthrough video playing Colat. And I can't say that word, Colat, I don't know, whatever it is. I made my first walkthrough video, and I have to say, guys, it was shit. Let's be completely honest, it was shit. I was incredibly scared, not even nervous, I was terrified. Picture this, right? You're in a room like I am now with no one at all around you. You've got a microphone in front of you or a headset, which is what I was using at the time. A headset. No one with you at that present time, but you know that someone is going to be watching your videos in, say, half an hour's time. That idea was terrifying to me. I mean, to think that, I don't know. I was terrified. I didn't know what to say. My recording equipment, going back to what I said earlier, was a Turtle Beach headset. I had a headset for. I didn't even have a USB microphone. I just literally had a headset, and that was it. I just recorded with a headset. And at the time, I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have recording and editing software. So I basically had the PlayStation 4's Share Factory recording and editing system, which I'm not going to slate. It for the time, for what I was doing at the time, it was good. It was really good. But I was restricted with what I could and couldn't do. At the time, they didn't do the update for the PlayStation, so I had 15 minutes recording time max. I was a bit of a noob when it came to using it as well, and it was just, I don't know, man. But all this in mind, the bad audio equipment, the terrible recording equipment, and me being a nervous wreck, it was brilliant. I loved it. Every moment from start to finish. The series was awesome. I really enjoyed the game, and the feedback that I got from that game was overwhelming. And so I progressed, and I played a load more awesome games, and I've met some pretty cool people along the way as well. One of which actually gave me some help with the editing and recording system that I was using at the time, Share Factory. His name is Clag, that's C-L-A-G. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check out his channel. He's quite funny. He played a lot of the games that I played. Plays a lot of Overwatch as well, which is quite funny. Yeah, at the time I wasn't that clued up on the Share Factory system. All I wanted to do was just literally record start to finish videos, and that was it, and not edit. But then he told me, he gave me facts about the share system, and he told me about the PlayStation had an update. I think this is when I made my Outlast series, not Outlast 2, the first Outlast series. And he told me that PlayStation had an update, and that you could record for longer periods of time. And he told me what I needed to do in the settings to change that. But I was completely unaware that I had an update. I probably just thought it was like a game update, because every now and then you get games that are updated if you've bought them and stuff. But he informed me, and well, Clag, if you're watching this, thank you very much. You've helped me quite a bit. Anyway, the old recording systems that I was using, the old audio equipment that I was using, that's in the past. Now we're in the present. And as some of you may already know, as of recently, I've introduced webcam to my videos. The original plan was to introduce webcam for this specific video and then continue to add webcam after that, but I wasn't aware of Outlast 2's release being the previous month, and then that completely changed everything. I don't know about you guys, but Outlast is a game which I think you're required to have a camera on you, because it is one of, if not the most terrifying horror game I have ever played and ever likely to play, unless they up their game in the future. It's a game where you need to see your reaction. I don't know if you guys know this, but I hate being chased. And the thing with Outlast is you get chased a lot. A lot, okay? So now that you guys know what I look like being chased, yeah, you can laugh even harder now. So I introduced webcam for Outlast 2, Little Nightmares, Prey, and my video that I did yesterday called Human Fall Flat. And the response was unbelievable. I have not had one negative response from adding webcam to my videos. I thought, weirdly enough, I thought I might have lost a subscriber or two. Because sometimes, whether you're a small YouTuber like me or a large one, and you haven't introduced your face, you know, no one knows what you look like, and then you introduce your face, it can go one of two ways. The first way could be like, you know what? You know what? You're kind of different to what I imagined, but I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yeah, yeah, I'll still subscribe. That's cool. That's cool. And the other way will be like, no, no, this is not what I imagined. I don't like this. No. And then you unsubscribe. But I have had a unbelievable, overwhelming response of positivity from you guys, and I can't thank you enough. Now, we are going to talk about the future of this channel. I have got so much planned for the future. It's unbelievable. And I'm not just talking about different games that are on the horizon, because I know how many games are coming out this year, next year, maybe the year after. I know. I've got it all in my head. And I'm really excited. There's so much horror content, you would not believe it. I plan to not just play games on the platform that I'm playing now, which is PlayStation 4, but I plan to play on Xbox One, and I'm definitely going to get a PC, without a shadow of a doubt. But it's not just gaming videos, there's so much that I have planned. I don't really want to talk about it because I want it to be a surprise, but I've just got so much planned. Collaborations with other YouTubers, I've got little comedy sketches that I've got planned, horror sketches, because I feel that that's something that we don't really see much anymore on YouTube. Well, I don't, unless I'm not searching properly, but that's something you don't really see much anymore. People just experimenting and exploring what they want to do, and it's just... YouTube is an amazing thing, and it's an amazing way to get yourself out there. It really is, and people kind of look at YouTube just for a quick tutorial on how to do things, or a funny video involving cats. But there's also people out there who are making a difference, and that brings me to why I'm here. I'm not doing this just to play amazing video games. I'm not. As much as I love gaming, that's not the premise of why I'm here or what I'm doing. What I really want to do is entertain people. I take a real joy in making people laugh and smile, and it's... When I was a kid, I remember my mum telling me, or probably not when I was a kid, probably when I was a teenager, but I remember my mum telling me that when my granddad was alive, he told me, or he said, or he spoke about me and said, that boy was born for the stage, or he was born to entertain, or something like that. It bugs me that I can't remember what it was, but as a kid, I kind of shrugged it off, you know. I didn't really take much notice of it. At the time, I had like really bad stage fright. I'd performed in a few school plays and stuff, but it was nothing big deal. Obviously, it was just a school play and whatnot, but at the time, I was really scared, and I had stage fright, and I just thought, I don't know why he said that, because I'm not ready for something like this. He must have seen me do something, or seen something in me to want to say that. But anyway, I shrugged it off. A few years into the future, and I've pretty much left school. I spent a few years wandering through life, not really knowing what I wanted to do. I went to different colleges, I picked up different qualifications. I kind of didn't really like school, so I tried to get through that as soon as possible. And I just kind of weaved between jobs, not realizing what I wanted to do, and I look back and realize that entertaining people is something that I've been relatively good at. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a comedian. I'm not like a stand-up comedian or a qualified entertainer. I'm nothing like that, but I do take pride in making people laugh, and I do enjoy the satisfaction of making someone smile. Genuinely, I do. I take pride in that. So I realized that this is what I want to do. This is only the beginning. The previous year was kind of like a little, a training year, shall we say. It was me kind of testing the waters, seeing what I'm capable of. Think of this after this video, think of this as me taking off my YouTube training wheels and taking my big boy steps, learning to ride a bike. Why am I talking about bikes? This is YouTube we're talking about, what the fuck? Think of this as me taking my official first steps into the world of YouTube, editing, making videos, gaming. Think of this as my official first steps as a big boy. I'm a big boy now. And this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. I have so much planned. Oh my god. I've really been doing my research and learning new skills. This past year has been amazing because not only have I done something which I was too scared to do in the past, but I've really not only got myself out there a little bit, but explored my skills. Like editing, I didn't realize I could be somewhat semi-decent at it, and I am. I mean, I'm doing simple. I didn't realize I could do these things, period. That's it. I didn't know. And I tried it, and it turned out pretty good in some videos, I think, personally. It might not be for other people, but I think it turned out pretty well, and you know, I'm learning new things. I'm figuring out the software each and every day. I'm learning new skills. And it's amazing. It's not just an experience of me entertaining people, it's a learning curve as well. This whole year has just been me learning new things, making big mistakes, but then learning from them. And as we approach the end of the video, I say it's high time I thank some people who have been kind enough to help me and even contribute towards the birth of this channel. And as I previously mentioned, I want to thank Clag again for helping me out and also supporting me. He's been quite supportive. As I said, link in the description if you want to check out his channel. He's quite a funny lad. I also want to thank Bekki, a lass called Bekki, for making the banner art for my channel. I can't take any responsibility for that. It would be wrong if I did. But yes, thank you so much for making the banner art. It means a lot to me, and you've helped make my channel look nice. Can't do words or English today. You did an absolutely amazing job of making my channel just look that much nicer, and it really does look awesome, so thank you so much for that. That really does mean a lot. And to all the people who gave me advice, there's too many to mention, literally too many to mention, but all the people who gave me advice and just told me to be me, thank you. And last but not least, to all my subscribers, I want to say thank you. Not just for liking and sharing my videos, not just for the general positivity that I've received since starting this channel, but thank you for being my audience. Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and as always, I'll see you soon. Bye. Sorry, did I not do that right? My bad. See you soon!